Welcome to another vlog, episode 26. I believe, well, day 26. Each episode is going to be a different day, right? So, I finished watching the show, like I told you guys, quick and easy, for Alexander, the Netflix series. It's a documentary, and I'm going to try not to spoil it too much, even though if you do know the story of Alexander, you already know how the story goes. And I don't know if they altered the story or something on Netflix. I didn't know it, but I'm gonna give you the review. The not a review, but yeah, a review plus what you can take away from it and what you can use on your day to day because it was pretty good. Like it has some key points that you guys can use for yourself. So the first note I have here on my phone is believe in something bigger like gods. So how Alexander started believing a little bit more in himself is when his mother tells him, "Oh, you're a demigod. You're the son of Zeus, and you are basically destined for greatness." He started believing it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm the son of Zeus. I was put in here for something more." And he always had that fire in him to like go after something more than just be there where he was, right? Which, if you're trying to do better and do greater things, that's exactly how you feel day to day. So believe in something bigger. It doesn't have to be our God. It doesn't have to be any God. It just has to be something bigger than you, something that's giving you strength within yourself to be like, okay, there's something out there that's telling me I can do more than what I'm doing. So there you go. Believe in something bigger, just like Alexander did. Now, second one, look for mentors or inspiration from people who are who you want to be who you want to become or achieved what you want to achieve. So that one comes from where when he goes to Troy to look for where Achilles fought. He went to see for himself the the actual, like, I think he got his shield and his armor of Achilles, and he put himself to go into war. And from there I was like, okay, so he's looking for his for inspiration from somewhere else, for a mentor. Achilles was like looking for a mentor outside of everybody around him. Like he left his city looking for something else, somebody that inspired him to go further and beyond in what he wanted to achieve. So look for mentors or inspiration from people who are who you want to become or achieve what you want to achieve. This is what I tell you guys. If nobody around you is motivating you, inspiring you, and you know you want to do more, look for mentors online. Look for people that are doing way more, and look for people that are in the shoes that you would one day want to be, and emulate. Take mentorship from them through their videos, through what they share online. This is why we share online. This is why we inspire people online. So there it is. Look for mentors and inspiration somewhere else. Third one, act with haste, think and proceed fast. Act, be fearless. When they attacked on their first battle against Darius the Third, which Darius, I don't think he was there, it was his general. They went into battle when the war first started, and Alexander didn't think twice. The second he saw an opening to go to the middle of the army forces, he went for it. He opened his eyes, he took the opportunity, and he went for it. He acted fast. It worked in his favor, and it was something that it looked like he already had played it in his head. So be act with haste. If you know you have a plan, if you know your stuff, like if you have that fearlessness within you, you'll be able to make out of a situation very quickly and act. So act with haste, think and proceed fast. Be fearless. Another one, life will throw obstacles at you. Most you can't control, but the way you react is the outcome you will have in the future. Move past your obstacles as fast as you are acting towards the goals you're trying to achieve. Keep moving forward. Make life break its discipline against you. Conquer. So, life throws obstacles at you. Most you can't control, but the way you react is the outcome you will have in the future. Move past your obstacles. So, he had troubles, as in they were attacking from different sides, and they had other mercenaries in their army attacking them, and they didn't know where they were coming from. So it's just, he always looked forward, looking for ways to improve. He, if something was coming this way and it was a bad thing, he would just strategize, act towards it, but then move the opposite direction and just keep moving forward all the time. The things that he couldn't control was the death of his friends, things like that, and he would just keep going, keep going, keep going. So life would throw obstacles at you. Just keep moving forward because you can't control everything. But the things that you can control, you are supposed to be ready for. Like, just get your mindset ready. It's all about the mindset. Now, you are Greek, you fight for Greek. This is what he said in the show. Loyalty and respect is everything to build your empire. Don't be soft. Be clear in your message. So, don't be soft is, since loyalty and respect is everything, there was, like I said, mentioned right now, there were Greek mercenaries on the Persian army that were attacking Macedon, and they're Greeks themselves. So, he raises a bag of gold or whatever it was, and he's like, this is what they pay you, this is what it takes for you to betray your own people. And he's like, mm-mm-mm. He slits their throat right there and then. There was like 25 people, all of them by himself. He personally did this. So loyalty and respect is all. Don't be soft. Don't don't be like, oh, you have a second chance. No, you betray your people, you're done. Loyalty and respect is everything here. If you are not with us, you are against us, and that's a fact. And be clear in your message. He clearly sent a message. So always tell your enemy a clear message of who you are and what you are capable of. Keep calm when life attacks you. Know you can make your army, which are your thoughts, gather a plan to fight the battle. Alexander was 40,000 to 100,000 battle against Darius III, with supply lines cut off, yet he was calm and planning and strategizing himself in his own mind. So he received the news that Darius III had 100,000 people with him and he only had 40,000. And Darius had come from the city into a city where his supplies were in, where they were supposed to get their cargo again and stuff. They couldn't get there. Darius got there first with his 100,000 people. So he's like, okay, okay. Strategized right there, kept calm, kept his cool, and he went into battle again. Be bold with your moves. You're not always going to beat your enemy or obstacle, but learn to read what's ahead of you by failing and trying again. In this case, Alexander won his battle. So he does win his battle when he goes 40k against 100k. He strategized completely. He materialized the terrain in his brain as a big picture, and he did such a good strategy. You guys can watch it on the show. And my message to you is like, always keep calm when life throws obstacles at you. Keep calm, strategize. There's some things that you can't control, but the things that you can control is how you react to them. So keep calm, strategize, and don't let your enemy, your thoughts and life get in your head and just fight with each other. You control your thoughts, and learn to read what's ahead of you by failing and trying again. So try the thing, try the obstacles coming your way, attack it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Move on, next obstacle. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep trying. One day you will succeed. If you don't die, you will succeed. Was bribed by money and end to war by Darius in our case would be the system. You get a promotion, a good salary, and get comfortability with still working for somebody. Basically, he says, am I the only one still with fire in his heart? Meaning, everybody sounded comfortable with the offer, with the promotion, with being comfortable and safe, but he wanted more, as should you. Always look for a bigger purpose or bigger battle to challenge yourself, to become far greater than what you think you are. So basically, Darius sent them an offer like $10 million and his the things that he had already had conquered, but let's end the war. Give me my wife, you can keep what you conquered, but let's end the war, and you're still under my rule. And Alexander's like, and everybody in his side was like, yeah, yeah, let's just take the 10 million and just do as he says. And Alexander goes, am I the only one still with fire in his heart? Meaning, am I the only one that wants more? So that's you being like, am I the only one here that really wants to improve himself, that really wants to hit the gym, that really wants to do something better than this 9 to 5, than following the system of like 18 $20 an hour of and waiting for a promotion? Like, are you that person that wants to be comfortable, or are you Alexander? Are you the one with the fire in your heart? So go for it, be the Alexander, create that hero. And let's see, meaning promotion, yeah, like don't be comfortable. And most people are comfortable, so most people are not Alexander. You want to be that Alexander. People watching me, you want to be Alexander, as do I. It took Alexander 6 years to go from Macedonia to Babylon, and in that time he made Darius III, the king of kings, back down twice, which runs like running a business. It takes not just one battle, but a couple of years of battles against everything coming your way to succeed. And even then, you still have more to conquer or achieve. So it took him 6 years to go from Macedonia all through Persia to Babylon. He finally got to Babylon, but in there he had to fight the king twice. I mean, you're fighting the system, you're fighting your lawsuits, you're fighting whatever your business is fighting, and you're trying to bring your business up, and you're fading and you're fading, and your business is not making money. It takes time. It doesn't take just 1 year. It doesn't take 6 months. It takes 6 months to start changing your life and to see some progress, yes, but not to expand on the life that you are building. So it took him 6 years. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that even in business, it will take time, and just fight through those battles, because if you really want it, you will succeed, just like Alexander did. Mm-mm-mm. He said, summon all my generals. I have a world to conquer. 2,000 years ago, Alexandria was built, and today they are still finding pieces of Alexander's place from that time. You don't have to conquer the world, you just have to do something bigger, something being worth remembered for. So, yeah, so he says, summon all my generals, summon all my executives, summon everybody that works for me. I have a world to conquer. I have business that I want to do. I have companies I want to run. I have a difference that I want to make in the world. And that's it. Like, it's been 2,000 years since Alexandria was built, and they're still finding pieces of that place. They're still going into the ground and finding tunnels and finding those things. Like, don't you want to be remembered? Or, like, maybe not for 2,000 years, but after you're gone, after you're dead, don't you want to be remembered for something? Don't you want to have changed somebody's lives, accomplished something, not just for yourself, but for the whole world to remember you by? Like, wow, this person was great because he did that. Wow, this person changed this many lives. Wow, this person built all these hospitals. Anything you want to do, you know, make yourself do something that it's worth being remembered for. And 20 when he set out of his city. He was 20 years old, 26 by the time he conquered Babylon. It takes courage, hunger for more, willpower to keep going, and massive fearlessness. 20 years old. What was I doing at 20 years old? Partying and throwing my life away on crap, to be honest. I'm 26. 26, still doing the same thing. Well, not partying, but with no hope for a future, for a bigger future, no hunger for more, no motivation to do anything worthwhile. At 20, he had the mindset to get out of his city and go into battle, knowing that you could die in a second. If you put anybody around the world right now to go to war, yeah, you can sign up for the army and everything, and maybe you're going to war, but these people were going to war every single day. They were going, like, one stab and you're done. There's no hospital, there's no nothing. Like, you're gone, dude. And he was 20 with that mentality, 26, and still wanted more. He wanted the smoke, bro. So just have courage, have hunger for more, have the willpower to keep going, and massive fearlessness. That which is kind of courage and fearlessness. That's kind of contradict himself, or but it's all the same thing. Just don't doubt yourself. Go for it. If you know you have the willpower, the mindset to to keep evolving every day, and to want to do more each and every day, why not, dude? Why not? And this is only season one. I'm sure they're gonna come up with season two. I'm sure the story doesn't end there, but this is just, I guess, bullet points that I got from the show, and all those bullet points you can incorporate into real life. And I'm definitely gonna look more into Alexander, because he wasn't Alexander the Great for no reason, and they haven't mentioned Alexander the Great, so I know that show is not over. So don't watch Netflix, just watch the show and look for motivation somewhere else. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop being lazy. Start doing something for yourself. Start accomplishing something. Just know that there is a small group of people on the other side of the world waiting for you to go and conquer their minds right now. And the only way to conquer right now, it's through the internet. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to inspire you guys. That's why I'm here recording every single day. I'm trying to conquer somebody's mind and fuel them with the passion to be like, okay, it's time to change. It's time to drop these drinks. It's time to drop these drugs, this useless things that I'm doing day to day, and drop and give me 100 push-ups. Go to the gym, go for a run, start a business, anything. Start making content, anything. Like, if you have a skill and you want to share it with the world, do it through content, something, but today we ran 3 miles. We did 3 miles, worked out, upper body workout at 5 in the morning, like always. So workout done, run done. I didn't do any Etsy listings for the shop today. I did get some orders, but I was catching up on somebody messaged me about their order. So obviously always working on that. And now time to keep working. It's only 6 p.m. and just here to give you a full review of the documentary and some points to for you and for myself to include in your life, and to think about, like, whoa, I'm not the only one that thinks that way. They were thinking like this 2000 years ago. So let's get to it now.